Assalamualaikum, madam. Today, me and my group members will present to you our project prototype. Today, I and Muhammad Akram bin Ayub will present about normalization. Okay, this is 1 and F. This diagram will determine primary, partial dependency, and transitive dependency. Okay, moving on to the second NF. We'll split into moving on to the second NF. We'll split into a 4 table to make it into a partial dependency. Each component will become in new table. It's also determine the attributes on the other attributes. Okay, moving on. Next one is the third NF, which is there is customer, order, product, employee, and order detail. It's we identify transitive dependency and create new table from it. Okay, moving on to SQL database.
Good media. My name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Hussein. For our database, we use Zen software to create our prototype, and this is our SQL code. First, we need to create a database DB project, and we will create a table customer with a customer ID, customer name, customer email, and customer contact for the attribute, and the customer ID will be the primary key for the table customer. For the next table employee, we have employee ID, EMP ID, EMP first name, EMP last name, EMP HP, EMP age, EMP birthday, and EMP address with the primary key of EMP ID. For the primary key, we use a varchar. We use varchar for all attributes except for employee age, employee birthday. Next, for the table product, we have attribute product ID, product name, product price, and the primary key for product and the primary key is product ID. Next, for table order one, we have attribute order ID, customer ID, product ID, and employee ID, order date, and order time. With the primary key, and the primary key is order ID. And we have 3 foreign key, which is customer ID, product ID, and employee ID. Next. For the table order detail, we have attribute order ID, customer ID, and product ID, and product name, product price, product quantity, and product total price. In this table, we have 3 foreign key and no primary key. And the foreign key is order ID, customer ID, and product ID. Next. This is the code that we use to insert the data into the customer table. From this code, we insert a 5 record to the table customer. Next. This is the code we use to insert employee record, insert record to table employee. Next. For table product, we insert 5 record which contain product ID, product name, and product price. Next. For table order one, we insert 5 record into table order one. Next. In table order detail also, we insert 5 record. Next. This is the code that we use to alter the table customer to add the new column, which is order ID. Next. For we use also this code to insert to add order ID column into table product. Next. When we add a new column into the table customer, we need to update the table customer and set order ID to what you want to set to the which customer name. Next.
As Firdaus has said, my name is Muhammad Akmal bin Raslan. I will be continuing with SQL database. In this code, like Firas has said, we update the customer. Since we have updated to add a new column, we need to update with the same. We need to add data to the database. Okay, next slide. Next. Continuing that, we add the name and add the data to the table. Next. Next. Okay, this is where we alter table customer to add foreign key order ID that references from table order 1, which is we reference the attribute order ID. Next. This is where we alter the table product to add the foreign key order ID that refers to the order 1 table order 1 using attribute order ID. Next. Okay, this is the data that we have inserted using the SQL, which is this is the for table customer. Next. This is for table employee. Same thing. We have inserted value to the table. Next. This is table product. We have inserted the values into the table. Next. So this is table order 1. So we insert the values of the order. Next. And this is the order. This is for table order details. We insert the values for the items. So this is we tested a query for our database and our project. So we selected customer ID, customer name, and product ID and product name. We wanted to know which customer bought which product. So using that, this is the result of the query. Next, I pass to Kezman.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Isman, and the next step will be our GUI form. GUI form is separated into 5 different. First, customer employee form, order form, product, so order details. To start, for the customer GUI form, customer ID, customer name, customer name, customer contact, so order ID. Next is employee form. So the elements in the employee form is 7, which is employee ID, employee first name, last name, phone number, age, employee age, employee birthday, and also employee address. As for the form, the element or the ID, or the date, or the time, customer ID, product ID, and also employee ID. And also for product, we have 4 of it, which is product ID, product name, product price, so order ID. Moving on to the detail, the only elements that we need at last is customer ID, order name, order ID, product ID, product name, product price, product quantity, and also product next price. Product. That's all for our. That's all for our presentation. Thank you very much, madam. And
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.